Hey guys, it's me, Liv. So I know you have been watching my channel for all my lovely subscribers, and I talked about doing for my journey to 1,000 subscribers, making ATC coins. And some of you guys said, well, what exactly is the difference between the coin and the ATC card? So I'm just going to give you an example. This is an ATC card, and these are coins. So they are pretty much the same exact width of the ATC card. So ATC cards are 2.5 by 3.5. These end up being smaller because it's 2.5 all the way around. And I just wanted to show you today that for those who may not really be into mixed media, you can create a gorgeous project with just with layering. You don't got to go crazy with powders and stamps and inking and all of that. You can just make a gorgeous ATC coin out of paper. And I am going to show you making one. And I always try to use like 110 pound for a base so that underneath it's a little bit firmer. I have this. I got this as extras from someone, and I forgot. I'm so bad at keeping track of when people send me stuff. I'm going to be completely honest. So I did receive it, and what I ended up doing is using it to make this coin. So I cut this out. I also received, this is the other side of it, but it has pattern on the back, so I'll be using that. There was a sentiment on that card. It was a regular piece of card that looked like, let me see, I guess it is a journal card, like this. That was from, and I'm pretty sure this is from that box that I received from my friend where I made the cards. I still had some sheets left, so I figured I'd go ahead and show you how to make an ATC coin using just paper layers, and not stressing over trying to do anything too crazy if you're not hugely into mixed media. I have made plenty of ATC coins mixed media style, which is like this. But you don't have to go like do anything like that if you want something a little bit more, I guess, shabby chic or vintage. So I have already cut this. What I did is cut the same exact one, but only in half, and then I trimmed it. Now I want to give it just a little bit more of an edge. So I actually am going to rip it. And I know you're probably thinking, what is she doing? But the reason I do this is because I want it just a little bit more distressed than the way it is. And I'm also going to ink up this as well. Just using some of my distress inks. What brown is this? This is Gathered Twig. You can use Vintage Photo, whichever kind of brown you like to use for your distressing. Completely up to you. Next, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down here. And because this was cut from the same exact die, you're going to see that it was super easy to place on. That's what I always suggest if you want to do layering. Now I'm going to go ahead and use some foam tape to pop these up. And you would think if someone like me who knows I'm going to do a project like this would have all my stuff lined up on my desk. But my pauses are because I have a mess already, even with this planned project that I was supposed to do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mount this on some foam tape. And then I'm going to take out my Galaxy gloss that I've used before to create that 3D effect that I really, really love. Of course, it's super tight. don't know if you can really see this on camera. Whoop, I'm making a mess. But what this does is it almost creates like it does kind of create like a resin top on top of it. So it's really super shiny. I'm just turning it back and forth to make sure that I have it all the way down on all my edges so it doesn't look funky on any one spot. Because of my lighting, I just have to double check. Now I'm going to let that dry for a sec. Then I am going to take a little bit of tulle on here. Now, I don't know about you, but I do have a lot of tulle in my stash. I buy it. I say I love it. I say I want to use it. But honestly, I almost never get around to using it. So I'm going to make a concerted effort to do that this time. Too big. Oh, nice. I'm going to put it like that. Put it more over here. Now that I have an idea of how I want it to be laid out, I'm going to go ahead and start gluing everything down. First starting with that tulle, then going in with that additional circle that I have, the foamed circle that I have with the flowers on it, and then adding the sentiment. Next, I'll need to trim it up a little bit since I'm not one who likes all my tulle hanging off the side. And I have some of those dewdrops that I had recently received. I'm using my art glitter glue to go ahead and glue them down. It will dry clear, which is one of the great things that I love about art glitter glue. And I'm actually purposely putting almost like a center, using that Galaxy gloss there for those flowers on top. And so there you have it, a beautiful ATC coin without using any crazy mixed media items and really just focusing on using paper and layering. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.